Hello everyone and welcome to Megaman Battle Network. I'm going to show you guys today how to get all the mega chips. So Django 1, 2, and 3, Django can be bought in Asterland. Django 2 is in Sky area. You have to go with Heat Man, or there's a place where it's like there's fire and you have to go behind the fire to get that Django 2 chip. And Django 3 can be acquired after doing the last virus battler. If you guys can Google search that, virus battler. But before you do the last one with the gold Mr. Prog, make sure you save the game, switch it to Japanese mode, and then play it. And if you already did it and you got Super Vulcan instead of Django 3, then you can always join the Battle Network community on Facebook, and you can ask one of them to compare a library with you. You don't need the chip to get past that door in graveyard area. But you can always do a library compare with somebody, and that will be enough to get you through that door. If you want to do program advances like in the BBS requests, you have to do the Poison Pharaoh program advance. You can't have a compare. So that's another thing. And then this is the location of Blast Man. I'm showing you guys all the location of all the net navis. I will speed through this video a little bit. So over here in this corner is Blast Man, and once you've beaten the regular version of him, jack out, jack back in, and then run around in this area. You'll keep fighting viruses for about 2 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes. Keep a lock enemy with you, and then once you find Blast Man, fight him again. Maybe you fight the EX version or SP version, I'm not sure, and then you just keep fighting him. Over here, Circus Man in this area. The regular Circus Man, you'll fight him, you'll beat him, and the same thing. You'll keep running around in that area. After you beat the regular versions, always jack out and jack back in. That helps, because if you don't do that, maybe they won't show up again. But yeah, jack out, jack back in, and then keep running around in that area, and then you will encounter them again, have a lock enemy, beat them up over and over again, get the SP chip. If you want the EX chip, you have to take a hit or two, or maybe 3 hits. And if you want the SP chip, you have to do a perfect kill. So EX chip, take a couple hits. SP chip, then for the SP chip, you have to do like a perfect and don't get hit type of, and don't take too long to destroy the enemy. So anyways, let's speed ahead a little bit. And now we're going to look for Kernel. Kernel's area is here in this little corner. And then once you beat him, then run around, come back here, jack out, run around in that circle, and then you'll run into him again. You can fight the EX version, the SP version. But yeah, with the SP versions of any net Navi, if you fight them and you perfect them, you'll get the SP chip. If you want the EX chip, take a hit or two. If you want the regular chip, just do a terrible job, I guess. And then you need the bat key to get in this area. The bat key is, I'll show you guys in the end where that is. This is now where the place where you fight Count. Once you fight the regular Count in the story thing, then you'll come in this corner, not in the circle area. I managed to encounter him by accident, but yeah, you keep running around in this area, you'll fight Count. But if you want to fight the original version of Count, first you have to beat the story version, then the regular version. So the regular version of him is in this corner right here. So let me show you guys. Let me just finish him off real quick right here. It's right here in this area. So once you do that, once you fight him, jack out, jack back in. And next is Element Man. He's in this corner. Then keep running around in this area. And then after a couple minutes or so, you will be able to fight Element Man. And yeah, for Count, same thing. You just jack out, jack back in. Always jack out and jack back in. It will bring the net Navi back in after you fight the regular versions. And now we're going to go and look for Judge Man. So Judge Man is in a corner somewhere. I'll show you that corner. But as I'm getting there, to get the back key, there's the big tree in the middle of this area. There's like a hole in the back. I'll show you that hole as well. You enter that hole, then you in there, you save your game, and go fight Base, the regular version of Base. Once you defeat him, you'll get the back key. Now he's in one of these corners right here, and then after that you will continue, and then the hole is somewhere right here in the back, as you've seen. I am fast forwarding the video, but yeah. And then next is Dive Man. You'll go into the normal area Seaside Area 1, I think that's what it's called. And then you go on the bottom. So once you're at the bottom, you will encounter the first version of him. Let me just pass these viruses. Okay, first version of him. He's right here somewhere. And then jack out, jack back in, come back in that area again. Keep running around and you'll fight him again. So let's encounter him. Let's see how long it takes for me to encounter him. It shouldn't take too long. Keep running around. And I'm going to keep... if you have Elexol is good. And if you are doing Falzar, then I never played Falzar, just like some part of it, but not a whole lot. But yeah, you can just keep running around. You might run into like 10, 20 virus battles, maybe 5-10 minutes into it, and then you will run into him. So just keep that in mind. And then let's see. Let's fast forward this. Let's see. Keep running around. Okay. More sword viruses. Let's take care of these guys. At least I'm making Zennies. Maybe some in-game progress. I do need the Piranha virus for the virus battler, so maybe I run into a couple of rare Piranhas soon. Because you need to defeat an X amount of viruses to get the rare versions. There's always like rare version 1 and 2. Oh, there you go. And I haven't defeated it yet, so there you go. I got the Piranha virus. Should be a couple more virus battles, then we run into Dive Man. So here we go. Just keep running. All the other like Proto Man, SP and all that, you can get it through patch cards. You can get rolled through patch cards. You can get Kernel through patch cards. So a lot of that is through patch cards. The only hard one is Django 3. Oh, there you go. We ran into him. Just finish him off with Elexol. And then you can lock enemy him and keep fighting him until he's done. So yeah, that's it for this video. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below.